Welcome back. So we're going to talk about KSI and Trippie Redd. Thick of it. There was another track called Low that was released with this, but we're not talking about that one. We're talking about this one right here. Has a 15% on Album of the Year. Whether that's genuine hatred or it's playing into the meme, I think it's more of the latter. So much so that this song is going to be charting somewhere in the Hot 100. I feel like it's probably going to be around that 60, 70 range, but it's still doing well enough to kind of show up in the Hot 100. I don't think it's going to have long term success. I wouldn't be surprised in a couple of weeks that we're not even talking about this song anymore. So, there's also the stuff going on with Dan TDM, Lunchly, Prime. I'm not going to talk about those because I'm a music channel. I'm not a drama person anymore. I used to talk about it a little bit, but I'm trying to shed that kind of thing from my channel. But let's talk about the track itself. So I want to start off with the instrumental. So the instrumental oddly reminds me, with the guitar and with the bass going all over the place and just being very loud, it reminds me of Aloe Black and Avicii's Wake Me Up. With that being said, it makes it sound rather dated. It sounds not really of this time. And while with the Avicii and Aloe Black track, it does have this soaring kind of uplifting feel to it. With Thick of It, it's a lot more kind of darker and, of course, a lot more hip hop influenced, which kind of makes it just a little bit more bland. Especially with KSI not being the greatest performer, it does make the instrumental one of the weakest parts of this song. Now let's talk about the lyrics. And of course, KSI is a YouTuber, so a lot of his lyrics and references are going to be coming from his career as a YouTuber. So 40 something million subs in the chorus, from the screen to the pen to the ring to the king. Um, that particular set of lines is really funny to me. I don't know why, but there's a lot of lyrical references to his YouTube career, and that's cool that he's got that success in that lane. But it pigeonholes him to the YouTuber rapper genre, and a lot of rappers that are YouTubers try to shed that YouTuber kind of moniker once in a while, that they kind of reach a point where they don't want to be known as YouTubers, but they want to be known as rappers. There's a lot of people that are stuck in that YouTube rapper lane. Only I can think of Quedeca and Aries are the only two that kind of separated themselves completely to be fully legitimate artists. Joji, Filthy Frank is another example as well. But KSI directly referring to those, to his YouTuber kind of accolades, it kind of sits him in that YouTuber kind of area. Now, this isn't the worst YouTube rapper song. You could even go back all the way back to 2012, 2013. You had people like Rice Gum. You had people like Jake Paul. And then you can go deeper into another subset of YouTube rappers that try to be Eminem, like Crypt and Gone. There is a lot of notorious corniness to the YouTube rapper label. Think of it rises above those kind of sets of songs that I just mentioned, but it still is in that genre nonetheless, where it does make it very easy to make fun of. Trippie Redd is just having a really bad couple of years. And this is more of phoning in more than anything. So Trippie Redd just doesn't really bring anything. You would think as a legitimate artist, he would be able to bring some kind of elevated performance to a YouTube rapper song, but honestly, he really doesn't do anything. So overall, this is a very short video, but this song is not overtly terrible. It's bad, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Trust me. If you go through my YouTube channels throughout this year, I have reviewed Lil Dicky. I reviewed G-Eazy's new album. I reviewed Destroy Lonely's new album. I reviewed Katy Perry's new album. There are a lot of those songs on those albums that kind of fall into the lane of this, where they are bad, but they're kind of in this boring bad kind of territory. It's just the lyrics of this song kind of make it stand out a little bit more, just to be kind of a funny bad. So overall, I don't think it's a 15%. I usually don't do track ratings, but I think it's rather apt to just kind of say that it's not absolutely terrible, but it's more of like a 3 to me, I would say. It's not like a 1.5 according to this rating, but it's not good. So that's my discussion on KSI and Trippie Redd's Thick of It. Is there an album coming? I wouldn't be surprised. That would be a really funny video to make about an album. But what are your thoughts on this new track? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you again very soon.